Welcome to the Impact Arena for another exciting edition of IZW Adrenaline. I am your host, Seth Gilbert. CW Burnham's on assignment this week, and he's going to miss a great week. We've got a lot of great matches in store for you, including the first time ever between Convict and Johnny Z. Also, we'll be seeing Aaron Neal, the Bronze Bull, in action, taking on Candyman, and we have got maybe more to find out about Adrenaline this week. Coming up, it's Chaotic Christmas, December 26th, live right here in the IZW Arena, the Impact Chamber for the vacant IZW title. We've got 3 people already announced for the match. The number 1 entrance will be Brad Michaels, the former champion. Also coming in number 2, Johnny Z, another former champion, and the only man ever to be in all of the Impact Chamber matches. They will be in the Impact Chamber alone for the first 5 minutes of the match. Also announced, we have got Convict. We've got 7 more names to go into the fray. We'll find out some more of those tonight. Also, at Chaotic Christmas, we've got a tag team title match going on between Nemesis and the KC Wolves. That has been announced. Also, we have heard that Erica will be taking on Skyler Slice in a last woman standing match. We'll be getting some more information on that also tonight. Plus, I'm sure we'll be hearing about more matches throughout the evening. But we're going to kick the night off tonight with the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal, taking on the Candyman. That's going to be a great match between a great veteran, Aaron Neal, and one of the best up-and-coming newcomers here in IZW, the Candyman. Speaking of the Bronze Bull, coming out right now, former IZW champion, former Impact Division champion, and former Tag Team champion coming to the ring right here in the Impact Arena. I'm sure that Aaron will have quite a lot to say about the upcoming Impact.
Ladies and gentlemen, your IZW Impact Division champion, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal.
I mistakenly called Aaron Neal the former Impact Division champion. He, of course, is the current reigning Impact Division champion. He has held that belt on several occasions, including being the current defending champion.
Not gonna come out here and say how all of you were wrong and I was right. I'm not gonna say how dumb all of you were to think that I wouldn't win. I'm not gonna talk about how ridiculous you all look for thinking I wasn't gonna be the champion again. There are a lot of things you can say about me that are accurate, but suck is not one of them. There's no suck around here, pal. All right? I'm a lot of things. A great wrestler, a great champion, very modest. But the one thing you can't say about me is that I dwell in the past, because I'm not going to talk about all the championships I've won, how many times I've won this championship and that championship over and over again. What I'm going to do is talk about what happens next. And what happens next is I take this, the Impact Division Championship, and I make this the most important championship in all of wrestling. And I tell you how I do it. It's real simple. I come out here and I give you exactly what you want. Impact Division Championship matches from the best champion, period. That's it. That's it. And tonight, you're going to get to see it live and in living color. Tonight, the Bronze Bull is going to defend this Impact Division Championship once again. Successfully, I might add.
And his opponent for the evening. It's the former champion, Donnie. I'm sure he has quite a lot to say about the upcoming match, possible match, defending the title at Chaotic Christmas.
What don't you get? What don't you? This is not your time. This is my time. The champion's time.
Well, now that you mention that, I heard you just by chance say that you were trying to give the people what they want here, right?
I always do, yes, like I always do.
And I think what the people want is for you to defend that Impact Division Championship against Double D. Is that correct? But, I mean, come on. Come on, guys. What?
Not a chicken.
I think they already know. And see, that's perfect because you've shown them exactly who you are. And I know exactly who you are. So I know that, yeah, you're going to defend your IZW Impact Division Championship. But there's no way you got the cojones big enough to defend it against me tonight, do you?
I see what you're doing. That's cute. That's cute. You want a match? That's what you're saying. You want a match?
Not only do I want a match, I think the Force wants a match.
Y'all want a match? You want a match? Y'all want a match, huh? Okay. You know what? I got a match for you. It's a perfect match. You ready for this? Your ass in my face. Perfect match. No, I mean, your face in my ass. Yeah. Perfect match.
I don't know, hey. Let's see here. Do you guys think that his face looks like my ass?
No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean my face looks like your ass.
One more. Who all thinks that my ass looks better than his face?
First off, your ass doesn't look better than my face. But I wasn't talking about your ass looking better than my face. I was talking about my face looking like your ass. No, I was looking like...
Bit of a trip up there for the Bronze Bull.
Real funny! You think that's funny? I got something funny. How about this? How about you want to come out here and question me? You say I'm a chicken, right? You call me a chicken, you question my manhood, right? Okay, how about this? I know someone who knows what kind of a man I am. I know someone who can attest that I'm twice the man that you are. So why don't you go ask Erica what kind of a man I am? I said...
Well, hey, you know, it's funny you should bring Erica up. Because we have talked about you recently. We have. And we've talked about you and the word the word twice has come up more than once, actually. You might even say twice. We talked about how your ass is twice as big as the normal human being.
It's not that big.
We have talked about how your face looks twice as bad as a bull's ass.
So stupid. She didn't say that. She didn't really say that. You know that, right?
We also talked about how more than twice you have chickened your way out and ran away from the competition in Double D.
No, that's false. No.
And my favorite is how we talked about how she threw your ass out of the Battle Royal not once, but twice this year.
We've got the film to back that one up.
Never happened.
You need to pull that one out of the videotape library just to show Aaron Neal that in fact it did happen.
You know what? You're not getting your match tonight.
Here,
you know why?
no. Let me say this. How about this? How about you prove them all wrong? Show them you're not a chicken. How about you man up and put that championship on the line tonight? How about it? Show them how big of a man you are. Come on. You know it's got to be embarrassing to get beat up by Erica. Come on. Come on. At least get your ass kicked by me. Get your ass kicked by a man. Come on.
Okay. Let me lay this out for you, kid. Doesn't matter what you want. It doesn't matter what they want. The fact is, I am going to defend this title tonight, and no, it's not going to be against you. Sorry. But you know, I understand how this works. You were the champion until I became the champion. But being the former champion, you get a rematch. I get that. But here's the thing, D. You get a rematch when I want you to have that rematch, not when you want it. And I don't want it right now. I don't want to do it right now in front of these people because, frankly, they don't deserve it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You know what? I got a great idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you know what, D? Congratulations. You will get a rematch for your Impact Division title. It's going to happen. But you know what's not going to happen? Just as sure as these losers in the front row are never going to get a date, it ain't going to happen when you want it. It's going to happen when I want it. And I want this to happen at Chaotic Christmas.
You know, what is it? You know, Miss Diva Bull, right? Is that what Diva Bull? Miss Diva Bull, huh? Like I said, man, I've been dealing with you for a long time. We all know how you work. I'm not surprised that you're not man enough to face me tonight. If you want to wait until Chaotic Christmas, hey, I have no problem giving them a day after Christmas present and taking that Impact Division Championship and bringing it back to Double D and the Force. As for tonight, you got your little, I guess you got your little match planned here. Well, seeing as how you like to tuck tail and run, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right over here to commentary, and I'm going to make sure that if you even dare to try and run, I'm going to come and kick your ass right back into this ring.
Welcome Double D to the announced
No. You're not, that's not your job, okay? That's not your...
Well, there you have it. We have another match announced for Chaotic Christmas. It'll be the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal, defending his Impact Division title against Double D, who is joining me now at the at the announce table. Welcome, sir. Well, we have been hoping that we would hear that match announced tonight, and we get you a little tangled up here. Actually, why don't you go ahead and use these headphones here. We're all tangled up here in the chair, but meanwhile, coming to the ringside to take on the Bronze Bull Aerodeel, it is the Candyman. This match, of course, was booked ahead of time, which explains why Aerodeel wouldn't take you on tonight, of course. Well, we all know how Aaron Neal operates. I mean, wait till your back's turned. I'm surprised that he let you out of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an Impact Rules match for the IZW Impact Division Championship. Introducing first, your challenger. He is the Candyman, Casey Platinum.
Casey Platinum, one of the best young competitors we have here in IZW, getting a shot now at the Impact Division title.
And his opponent, he is your reigning and defending IZW Impact Division champion, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal!
Now the Bronze Bull took the title at the Halloween Hangover, but ended up being a five-man match. In a match like that, timing is everything, and he just happened to have the timing in his favor that night. Well, he's prepared to take on the Candyman, who's becoming quickly a favorite here in the Impact Arena. He's a good guy, very knowledgeable about the sport of wrestling, both here in the United States and over in Japan. Plus, he gives out Snickers bars. You can't go wrong with that. Maybe that's what Aaron Neal needs, because he's just not himself. Exactly. Pair and lock up in the middle of the ring. Wrist lock by Neal. Reversal by the Candyman. He's a big guy. He's a great in-ring wrestler. He's a multi-time champion here in IZW, and why he has to resort to the tactics that he does is definitely beyond me. There are some people that say that's what it's all about, is retaining that championship at any cost. Well, the fans all seem to believe that he is in fact the Chicken Bull. Yes, he does have a bit of a diva streak in him. He's a tough competitor. I definitely love watching him. tough competitors. The Candyman seems to have the upper hand at this point in the match. Of course, now we failed to mention at the beginning, this is an Impact Division rules match. Anything goes. The falls can come anywhere. You could have anything interjected into the match. If it spills out on the floor, anything under the ring can come into play. Basically, the only rule in an Impact rules match is there are no rules. Of course, now that Aaron Neal breaks the hold with a grab of the rope, he seems to be having a little bit of trouble getting the better of the Candyman. Boot to the midsection of the Candyman. Big body slam by Neal. Again, there are a lot of people that say in this type of match, do whatever it takes to gain that advantage. I believe it was. I believe it was the great Jesse the Body Ventura who once said, "Win if you can, if you must, but always cheat." And Aaron Neal seems to be following that guideline here, especially in this match. A few low blows to the Candyman. Candyman now back up to his feet. Candyman, a low blow of his own. A clothesline. Neal's still on his feet. He's got him lined up for another clothesline. Neal just will not go down.
One more. I'm telling you, he's a big competitor. Oh my goodness.
And Neal gets dropped out onto the floor. Aaron Neal out to the floor.
All right.
Fearful from the crowd.
You're right. I've been enjoying watching this match. Sorry.
There's Double D joining me here on commentary. Also doing double duty, basically being the security guard to make sure Aaron Neal stays in this match, as he is prone to exit early. How would that be?
You're absolutely right. See, I figured I'd go ahead and take, being Impact rules and everything, I figured I'd go ahead and take my opportunity to make sure you're exactly right, that he doesn't do what he's done so many times, and that's tuck tail and run from the competition. Because if he tries to run tonight, I'm going to take his ass and I'm going to throw him right back in there, and you can guarantee that.
That definitely has not been the case as of point. The Candyman has definitely given Aaron Neal all he can handle. Getting the 10 shots into the corner before the 5 count comes.
Oh, yeah.
Neal is staggered now.
Saw the big-time body slam from Candyman earlier. He's out-wrestled him. He's getting the he's looking good.
Right hand by the Candyman.
There you
Finally
go.
Getting Neal off his feet.
Got him off his feet, man. He's got to stay on top of him now.
Now this Candyman, one of the good young performers here in IZW, finally getting his shot at some IZW gold here in the Impact Division title match.
Oh, man. And I'm all for that. The more the merrier. Hell, if somehow Candyman... big spine buster.
Big spine buster by Neal.
I was
Neal
going to
using
say...
his size and his power.
Now one. Here. Yeah, there you go.
I'd like to say that you're here scouting Aaron Neal, but you and him have had enough go-rounds.
Yeah.
You don't really need to do a whole lot of scouting.
Yeah, I don't think I really need to scout him so much. Aaron Neal, man, it's what blows my mind about him and about the way he... yeah, there you go. It blows my mind about the way he conducts himself. He's a big man. He's an impressive athlete. He's a hell of a wrestler. And the fact that he feels the need to take these shortcuts blows my mind. And the fact that he feels the need to run, that blows my mind. You're talking about a 6-time IZW champion here. This man should not be running from anybody, but sure enough, as they call him Chicken Bull, as they've just started calling him tonight Diva Bull, that's how he conducts himself.
He does, and you know, and as you're saying, he's an impressive athlete. He's a multi-time champion, not only the IZW title, multi-time tag team champion,
Absolutely.
multi-time Impact Division champion.
Impact
he has
Player of the
probably
Year, yeah.
worn more gold here in IZW than probably anybody else.
Maybe, yeah, I couldn't say that for a fact, but he'd definitely be up there for sure.
Of course, and now being out on
big
the floor,
shot, big shot.
This is going to play right into his advantage because, as we've said during the match,
Phew.
big
Oh.
shot by Neil.
I heard that thud.
This is you know, the only rule now is there is no rules.
You're absolutely right.
Anything can come into play. Anything they drag out from the floor, falls can come anywhere. I mean, we've got a ring bell out there. We've got a hammer out there.
Oh,
and
man.
That's where he's
There
going
is
right now.
all sorts of good stuff underneath that ring to use in this type of a match.
And he grabbed his title belt.
Oh, yeah, don't damage that.
Yeah,
I need that. Yeah. December 26th, I need that back. Take care of that.
The Candyman defending the belt literally.
There you go. Good man.
Couple of shots from the Candyman. Oh,
There you
right
go.
to the eyes.
Now, see, normally you'd hate that, but man, impact rules. You can't really hate on that, and I don't hate on Aaron Neal for cheating, if you will.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, exactly, because in this type of match, there really is no cheating. Anything goes. The thing that bothers me the most is the fact that he is a chicken, the fact that he will tuck tail and run. He is that kind of a man who thinks that it's okay to do that, and he'll still call himself a great champion, quote unquote, as you say.
Plus, he also practices revisionist history, denying the fact that a certain queen has tossed him out of the ring not once, but twice. Aaron Neal, of course, getting him up on his shoulders.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, come on.
Candyman trying to fight his way out of it. He manages to get back down. Reversing the hold.
Oh, big time, baby. Here we go.
He gets the cover. And
come on.
2.5
Come on.
He had him. If he'd have hooked the leg, I
Dude.
think he might have been walking out of here with
We might.
IZW gold.
Hey, man, that's all right if he does, too. I'm cool with that. Like I said, I have no problem beating a man like Candyman, especially, hey, he might actually stick around for the fight. There we go.
Big splash in the corner by
Candyman,
Candyman.
I don't-
Another one to go with it.
I don't think he would run. Well, he's running now, but that's good running right there.
Some sweet splashes by the Candyman.
Yeah, baby.
And I say that without snickering. Candyman, he needs to get on Aaron Neal. He needs to quit playing to the crowd. Neal, he's got
Man.
something.
It's infectious when they get cheering.
Neal with the belt. All is good. All is legal. And that should do it. Your winner, your Impact Division champion.
Well, I got to give it to him. At least he didn't run.
It's the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal,
Ladies and
defending his
gentlemen,
title.
your winner and still IZW Impact Division champion, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal.
And amazingly enough, he did manage to stay at ringside for the entire match.
Yeah, well, knowing that I'm up here probably helped that, but he may have won tonight. December 26th is going to be a different story.
That'll be a whole different story. Thanks for joining us, Double D. And of course, the Bronze Bull has a message now for Double D. Once again, December 26th, chaotic Christmas right here in the Impact Arena. It will be Aaron Neal, the Impact Division champion. And caught by the Candyman by surprise. Candyman with a bunch of big rights and a clothesline. Double D distracting the Impact Division champion. The Candyman getting his revenge. He's got a special treat there for Aaron Neal. The Bronze Bull getting his just desserts.
He just got a mouthful of Candyman's ass.
Well, the Candyman may have fallen in the match. He may have come out on the short end of the stick, but he has the final word against the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal, your Impact Division champion. We may not have heard the last of this pairing yet, but it'll be December 26th, chaotic Christmas. It will be the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal, defending his Impact Division title against Double D. in an Impact rules match. Anything goes, no rules, and it'll be right here at Chaotic Christmas. Neil apparently did not like the candy that was served up to him by the Candyman. Neil heading to the back, he's looking for some room.
VIP, get a VIP 12 bucks tickets inside Seamless. And at 5 p.m. you can have a 10-man meet and greet. Get a VIP for just $8 more. Guaranteed front row seats and Richard your door. So make the call right now. The show should not be missed. Come and be a VIP at Chaotic Christmas. Looking for the perfect gift at an unbeatable price? Look no further than Maverick Pond. Walk into our Winter Wonderland, you'll find great deals all over, like our iPad, Android, and Windows tablets. Or how about a laptop from HP, Dell, Asus, and more? TVs, Beats, headphones, Blu-rays, surround sounds all around the store. Right now, when you purchase an Xbox 360 or PS3, you get a game of your choice free. Come on in and find that perfect piece of jewelry with that special lady. Or how about that tool your guy needs from Richard, Giovani, Snap-on, or Milwaukee? With just 20% down, anything can be put on layaway. You just need some Christmas cash, we can help with that too. Great deal, yeah, it's Maverick Pond, 357-4911.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
It's the season for giving, and with Impact Inc.'s Christmas special, 2 lucky winners will each receive $500 in tattoo work. From now until Christmas Eve, any tattoo will give you an entry, and any tattoo after that will give you another entry. The more entries you have, the more chances you have to win. The winners will be announced the evening of Christmas Eve. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 699-7530 to set up an appointment. Take advantage of this year's Christmas special with a gift you can wear forever at Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio.
Get the one with the hydrogens in them. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like the vibrating bed either. All right. Hey, Melissa, I gotta go. All right. Hey, what's up, dogs?
Man,
what's up, dogs?
that's what I want to say to you. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog?
Man, I just got the news that at Chaotic Christmas, Nemesis will be defending the Tag Team Championship, but it ain't against us. It's against the KC Wolves. What you trying to say? We can't get a title shot at Chaotic Christmas? That's just what's going down, Mark?
Come on, man. You're supposed to be on our team, right?
Hey, look, I am. But listen, guys. I talked to the Truffle Pig, Big Deuce, you know, Sean McHale.
Yeah.
By rights, the Wolves are the former champions. Therefore, I'm sorry, guys. You will not be competing at Chaotic Christmas for the IZW Tag Team Championships.
Man, we wanted to really put some people in the graveyard.
However, Jordan Jacobs, Jermaine Johnson, what wrestling should be, Daddy, you will be competing for the IZW Championship because I'm putting you both in the Impact Chamber, Daddy. You're in! Look at Daddy! Good times! Good times!
Oh, I like that. That's a good switch. I'm good with that. Yeah.
And one of us is going to come out of the Impact Chamber IZW champion. And do you know why, Mark?
Why?
It's because we're what wrestling should be.
I'm winning.
You're not.
I'm gonna win. Oh yeah, man.
I'm gonna win.
That's not all.
That's not all.
What
What else?
That's not all.
What else?
That's not all. Tonight, you will get a measure of revenge because you will face Nemesis in a tag team match.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah. They
Revenge.
missed me. They got me with the miss. My eyes still hurt. Let's get them.
Let's put them in the graveyard.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because we're what wrestling should be.
Yeah.
Back together. Good time. Good time. Just like going to the city. Remember that?
No.
No.
Yo, Bobby, we're back. Bobby, we are back, and have you heard the rumors that are going around the locker room?
I'm hearing stuff.
December 26th, Bobby, at Chaotic Christmas. Apparently the KC Wolves are cashing in their rematch clause. They're coming for our IZW Tag Team Championship, Bobby.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, but Bobby, we're gonna get chaotic this Christmas, Bobby. We really are.
I feel it.
Oh, do you? I'm thinking maybe tables? Tables, does that sound okay, Bobby?
That's perfect. You know why? Because tonight we start a new mark. Tonight we wrestle what wrestling should be. Tonight is just gonna be a walk in the park as we show you two punks exactly why we are the IZW Tag Team Champions and exactly why we are Nemesis. And tonight we might exactly do the same thing to you that we're gonna do to the Wolves come Chaotic Christmas. Because violence is rising.
The tag team champions Nemesis later on tonight will be taking on the former champions What Wrestling Should Be, Jordan Jacobs and Jermaine Johnson. But we also heard the announcement right there. While Mark Wilson could not grant a title match to the former champions, they will be 2 of the 10 entrants into the Impact Chamber. I have to apologize. I misread the note here. They will actually be taking on the KC Wolves in a tables match. Coming out right now, a member of the future Hall of Famers, the man who basically stabbed Johnny C right square in the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the facilitator, Damon Windsor.
Damon Windsor coming down right now, noticeably alone, without Lisa Gennaro, without Bad Brad Michaels, without the KC Wolves. Very rare to see a member of the future Hall of Famers come down to ringside by themselves. But in fact, tonight, that is exactly what we have as Damon Windsor comes down. I'm not sure if he's preparing to announce that he is going to be one of the entrants in the Impact Chamber come Chaotic Christmas on December 26th. Find out exactly what Damon Windsor has on his mind. He obviously has something.
If you're referring to
Lisa
Ms. Lisa Gennaro. She is taking care of business on my behalf. As is Sean McHale taking care of business on behalf of the future Hall of Famers. You see, while others bicker and squabble here tonight, the future Hall of Famers are concocting a plan. Pieces have already been put in place. We know the first two members of the Impact Chamber will be Johnny Z and your rightful, shut your mouth, kid, and your rightful IZW champion, Bad Brad Michaels. He won. He should be your champion. And every single one of you know it's true. Now, Mark Wilson has been given 4 entrants into the chamber, and Sean McHale has been given 4 entrants in. We just saw Mark waste 2 picks on what wrestling should be, because really when it comes down to it, are they going to help each other, or is it going to be one against all? Is Jordan Jacobs really going to help Jermaine Johnson become IZW champion, or when it comes down to it, will they cut each other's throats just like everybody else? 2 wasted picks by you, Mark Wilson. However, Sean McHale announced his first pick. He announced his first pick already, and it's a doozy. In case you've been living underneath a rock, our first pick going into the Impact Chamber is the Convict. Admit that is a blue chip choice right there. That is a good pick. It might be the best pick on our team. The best pick, Sean McHale. It is every man for himself. That's right. I'm sorry. We wouldn't collude together to make anything happen, right? My apologies. He might be the best pick you could possibly make, until Sean McHale made his second choice for the Impact Chamber. His second choice for the Impact Chamber, see if you can guess who it is. He's a former multi-time tag team champion. He's a former Impact Division champion. And he is the best money can buy. He is me, the facilitator. I will be in the Impact Chamber, and I will guarantee you the future Hall of Famers walk out with the IZW Championship.
Well, there you go. There is our 6th competitor.
But like I said to you people earlier, while others squabble in this ring tonight, we have plans to make. So, sorry to disappoint, but you will not be seeing the future Hall of Famers in action tonight. You just don't know what's good for you. You people are just like Johnny Z. You continue to ask for something you don't really want.
Well, if you got to be like somebody, you might as well be like Johnny Z.
You won't see us tonight, but you will see us in the Impact Chamber. And so will you, John. And at the Impact Chamber, you will learn that you are the past, and our present to the IZW world will be a bright, new future.
Well, there you have it. Entrant number 6 into the Impact Chamber at Chaotic Christmas, December 26th. A former winner of an Impact Chamber going back to 2013. David Windsor is number 6. We find this out tonight. Let's head it on out to the back.
Hey guys, it's your host of Into the Storm with Annalyn Storm here. And if you noticed, Kevin Morgan was not here last week, and he won't be here tonight. As you can see here, Kevin Morgan received a severe wrist injury at the Monsters Bash, and he'll be out for about 6 to 8 weeks. On behalf of IZW and myself, we want to wish Kevin Morgan a speedy recovery.
Johnny Z, the natural born leader. Tonight, you step into the ring with Convict. And yes, you know Convict well. You know him very well. You also know that there is no darkness like Convict's darkness. And before the Impact Chamber, December 26th, before Convict achieves greatness and becomes the IZW champion by showing 9 other men their darkness, tonight he starts by making you an example, Johnny Z. He starts by showing you your total darkness.
Well, there you have it. A special message to Johnny Z from Convict and Total Darkness. You heard this match announced just a little bit a while ago by Commissioner Mark Wilson, former tag team champion. What wrestling should be. Jermaine Johnson, Jordan Jacobs hit the ring. Right to the right of the IZW.
On the ice section, Jermaine Johnson. What wrestling should be.
Former tag team champions also. Jermaine Johnson, a former IZW champion. Jordan Jacobs, a former Impact Division champion. They both will be entered into the 10-man Impact Chamber at Chaotic Christmas on December 25th, right here in the Impact Arena. Tickets are still available. Great seats still for your taking. So head on out and get those tickets. Make a great Christmas present for the show the day after Christmas. Of course, Fun Wrestling should be preparing to take on the current IZW Tag Team Champions, Nemesis. They were looking for to be part of a 3-team tag team title match at Chaotic Christmas, but Commissioner Mark Wilson said, sorry, we just can't do that. So instead, he decided to put them into the Impact Chamber. Now it is the current IZW Tag Team Champions, Nemesis. They will be taking on the KC Wolves on December 26th in a tag team title match. Those precious belts up for grabs.
IZW Tag Team Champion, Bobby Starr, Damian Marte, Nemesis.
Looks like Bobby Starr brought dinner with him. He's got that gigantic baked potato. For some reason, Bobby has adopted that potato. I have no idea what that is all about. But then again, we are talking about Nemesis, and you really don't want to try to climb into the minds of either one of these guys. That would be a scary adventure, to say the least. But they are our current IZW Tag Team Champions, taking the belts off the KC Wolves at Halloween Hangover. Also, that was a 3-team matchup at Halloween Hangover, which included What Wrestling Should Be. This is a non-title match. Though I'm sure a win on behalf of What Wrestling Should Be in this match will go a long way for them getting a title shot against either Nemesis or the KC Wolves, whoever comes out victorious at Chaotic Christmas. Of course, the crowd is off and on with Nemesis. When they're fighting the KC Wolves, the crowd's behind them. When they're going up against a team like What Wrestling Should Be, well, the reaction is not quite the same for the tag team champions. Both of them former tag team champions with other partners. This is their first title reign as a tag team, as this version of Nemesis. What Wrestling Should Be looks like they are a little anxious to get this match underway. They've got something to prove against the tag team champions, and they want to prove it right here tonight on this episode of Adrenaline. Nemesis, of course, showing What Wrestling Should Be that they are the wearers of the belts. They carry the gold in the tag team division. And What Wrestling Should Be has to earn their way into a title shot. Right now, Nemesis seems quite content with going jaw to jaw with the crowd. Jordan Jacobs giving Bobby Starr the potato back. Quite the interesting third member of Nemesis, Spuds we'll call him. Bobby Starr has adopted this potato. Jordan Jacobs getting the crowd. Crowd, of course, letting everyone know that they feel Jordan Jacobs and Jermaine Johnson have got this. And this tag team, quite experienced together, is ready to go. Bobby Starr calling for respect from the crowd. That's not going to do it. Here in the Impact Arena, you have to earn respect. And now Nemesis decides to take a little break, heading out to the floor, telling the crowd what exactly they think of the Impact Arena crowd. Rare to see these two letting the crowd get under their skin quite as much as they are right now. Normally they are focused on the match at hand. For some reason tonight, the crowd seems to be getting to Damian Morte and Bobby Starr. Bell has rung. We are ready to go for this match. We're just waiting for the tag team champions to decide who's going to start the match. Is it going to be Bobby Starr, Damian Morte? Maybe the potato will start the match. Looks like it's going to be Bobby Starr. Referee calling to check Bobby Starr as the match starts. Jermaine Johnson starting for What Wrestling Should Be. And it's not going to be Bobby Starr. He decides Damian Morte is going to start the match for the tag team champions. Morte telling the referee exactly what he thinks is going on here. Calling for a silence of the crowd. That's just not going to happen. And Damian Morte, the experienced veteran that he is, should know that by now. He needs to block out everything going on outside the ring. Oh, he decides he needs to stretch now. You think he might have done that in the back before they came out here, but, you know, to each their own. Morte saying he's got to stretch the other leg now. Meanwhile, the crowd fully behind the former tag team champions, what wrestling should be. And just as they begin to go for the lockup, Morte decides to take another break. Looks like it's starting to frustrate Jermaine Johnson just a little bit, and that's completely understandable. The bell rang close to 5 minutes ago. Finally, referee Martin Justice starts a 10 count on the tag team champions. He's up to 4. Both Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs encouraging the tag team champions to please enter the ring so we can get this match started. And finally now it looks like maybe it is after all going to be Bobby Starr. No, it's hard to tell. And it is Damian Morte getting in the ring once again to start the match. It looks like we're finally going to get this one underway. Tag team champions, Nemesis, Damian Morte and Bobby Starr, taking on former champions, What Wrestling Should Be, Jordan Jacobs and Jermaine Johnson. Morte once again reminding Johnson who the champions are. They tie it up in the middle, collar and elbow tie up. Johnson forcing Morte back into the corner. Giving a clean break in the corner. Then bringing him out, flipping him into the middle of the ring. Nice hip toss by Johnson. Morte saying that he grabbed the tights. I, from my vantage point, did not see that. But, you know, of course, our tag team champions would not lie to us about something like this now, would they? I don't think so. Referee Martin Justice admonishing Johnson just in case he did grab the tights. Both Starr and Morte are incensed on the fact that Johnson used the tights in that hip toss. Once again, from my angle, could not see it. Here we go. They're going to lock back up here in the middle. Another collar and elbow in the middle. Johnson taking Morte down, grabbing him by the leg, but Morte sliding under the ropes. And Martin Justice calls for the break. I really don't think that Nemesis was ready for this match or really wanting this match tonight. Of course, it was Mark Wilson in the back who called for this match tonight, seeing as that he could not get What Wrestling Should Be into the tag team title match December 26th at Chaotic Christmas. This, he felt, was the next best thing. Of course, if What Wrestling Should Be does come away victorious tonight, it will go a long way to putting them right back in the tag team title situation. Right now, I think the crowd has actually had more action than any of the four wrestlers so far tonight. And Morte drops out, heads back to the floor once again. Incensed at the crowd, trying to quiet the crowd, and all he's really doing is riling them up even more. He's letting this crowd get inside his head, and normally it's Morte that plays the mind games. But of course, with experienced veterans like Jermaine Johnson and Jordan Jacobs, it's not easy to play mind games. The crowd telling Damian Morte and Bobby Starr exactly what they think of the tag team champions. Morte heading back to the ring once again. And Morte yet again looks like we're once again going to get it started here in the middle of the ring. Oh, going for the collar and elbow tie-up, but instead a low shot to the midsection. Now Morte, continual right-handed blows and a stomp to the side of Jermaine Johnson. but then turning his attention away from Johnson to the crowd, giving Johnson the advantage. He escapes, but makes it Bobby Starr in now to distract Johnson. Gets a clothesline over the top rope for his troubles. Morte trying to get his senses back to him. Boot to the midsection by Johnson. Lifting Morte high above his head. Throwing him out, playing catch with Bobby Starr out onto the floor. Both members of the tag team champions down on the floor. And what wrestling should be, standing tall in the ring. Jordan Jacobs decides to get a little taller, going to the top turnbuckle. A spinning jump to the floor, taking out both members of the tag team champions, leaving Jermaine Johnson alone in the ring. The crowd chanting their approval of Jordan Jacobs, taking out the tag team champions. Johnson calling for Morte to be tossed back into the ring. Jacobs happily helps him out with that, gives him a hand getting him back in the ring. Johnson once again, no, an atomic drop. Big atomic drop by Johnson. That'll change the voice level of Morte. Going for a repeat. 2 for the price of 1. A special Black Saturday sale on atomic drops. Jermaine Johnson has plenty more of that where it came from. Bringing Morte back to his feet now. Morte drops down. Little chin action there on Jermaine Johnson, tagging in his partner Bobby Starr. Bobby Starr with the big right hand to Johnson in the corner. Breaking it on the 4 count. Knowing good and well that if he had kept hitting on 5, that would have been a disqualification. Bobby Starr back on Johnson in the corner now. Johnson stumbles from the corner. Big right across the back of Jermaine Johnson, sending him in the corner of the tag team champions Nemesis. Bobby Starr with those big right hands. Now working on the chin and throat area of Jermaine Johnson. Martin Justice works him, gets him away. And of course, Damian Morte taking advantage. Bobby Starr has the referee distracted. Starr with the big right across the back of the head of Jermaine Johnson. The crowd trying to encourage Johnson back to his feet. Starr flings him into the corner. Johnson stumbling out to the middle of the ring. Starr tagging in Morte. Morte still feeling the effect of those double atomic drops from Johnson. Starr lifts him up and sends him back down. Right across the midsection of Jermaine Johnson. Morte hooks the leg but only gets the 2 count. Tagging in Starr. Quick tags by the tag team champions. They've got to do that to stay fresh. Starr drops the knee across the forehead of Johnson. Now with a chokehold. Rolls him up. Not even the 2 count. Rolls him up a second time. Still can't get the 2 count. Johnson feeling the effects of those shots to the throat area. Now feeling the effects of those right hands from Bobby Starr. Jermaine Johnson needs to get to his corner and tag in his partner, Jordan Jacobs. Bobby Starr sent him into the opposite corner. Johnson up and over. Sending Starr into the corner, into the second turnbuckle. Rolls out, tags in his partner, Jordan Jacobs. Oh, Bronco Buster. Jordan Jacobs pulling Bobby Starr out of the corner. He gets the cover, but he's not far enough out of the corner, and Starr grabs the rope. Doesn't even get the 1 count. Starr was still enough in him to reach up and grab that rope. Reverses it on Jacobs. Jacobs ducks the clothesline, ducks the elbow. Comes in with a mini Hurricane Rana. Tags in his partner. Johnson was in for a long time. He's back in now. A stomp to the lower midsection, we'll call it, of Bobby Starr. Starr driven back into the corner now. Some kicks from Johnson. A reverse spinning kick by Johnson, dropping Starr down to the bottom turnbuckle. He now lifts Starr up, slams him back to the canvas, tagging in Jacobs. And reversing what Nemesis used earlier, dropping Jacobs across the midsection of Bobby Starr. Almost gets the 3 count. Starr kicks out on 2.5. Jacobs looks like he's going to go to the middle rope. Spinning drop kick. Spinning leg drop for the 2 count. Spinning leg drop by Jordan Jacobs. Tagging in Jermaine Johnson now. Johnson in to work over Bobby Starr, 1/2 of the tag team champions. Sending Starr into the top turnbuckle in the corner. Now spreading Starr out for the big chop. He thinks he's primed for yet another one. No, he goes to the kick to the midsection. Now with the big chop across the chest of Bobby Starr. That's enough to concave your chest. Jermaine Johnson climbing to the second rope. He's got some right hands to dish out to Bobby Starr. Jordan Jacobs makes sure Damian Morte can't interrupt. Martin Justice taking Jacobs out at his back turn as Damian Morte takes out Jermaine Johnson. Bobby Starr pushes him off. Starr making it to the corner. He gets the tag of his partner. Now they've got the double team in there. It's a 2-on-1. Starr exiting. Plenty of stomps from Damian Morte to Jermaine Johnson. An elbow drop by Morte. Hooks the leg for a 2 count. He's going to need a little bit more than just that to hook the former tag team champion, former IZW champion. Now with that chin lock, dangerously close to a chokehold. Fans trying to encourage Johnson back up to his feet. Jermaine struggling to regain his footing. Morte maintaining that chin lock. Johnson trying to roll out of it. Morte holding on. Maintaining the chin lock. Even as Johnson appears to be getting back up to his feet. Morte still got the chin lock on, but this is going to be a great way to break it, driving Morte into the turnbuckle. That breaks the chin lock. Morte stumbles to his corner to tag in Bobby Starr. Johnson gets to his corner but cannot get to his tag team partner as Starr drives Jordan Jacobs to the floor. Jacobs now in the ring. He's pushed out by referee Martin Justice. Starr now using the rope for leverage as he stands across the throat of Jermaine Johnson. Johnson needs to get back to his corner. He needs to get the fresh Jordan Jacobs in the match. Jacobs getting the crowd going, trying to get everything he can muster to get Jermaine Johnson back up and into the match. Johnson finally back to his feet. Double clothesline. Both wrestlers with the same idea, both with the same result. 10 count. First man to his feet will get the definite advantage in this tag team match. He'll be able to get to his corner and tag in his partner. Looks like Bobby Starr's crawling closer to his partner. Starr managing to tag in Damian Morte. Johnson managing to tag in Jordan Jacobs. Drop kick by Jacobs. A second one. And a leg drop across Damian Morte. A space jam by Jordan Jacobs. He's now got Morte in the corner. Morte reverses it. Morte now into the corner. Oh, and no, Jacobs catches him, drops him to the second turnbuckle. Bobby Starr rushes in. Bobby Starr's met with the same result. Driving him into his tag team partner, Damian Morte. He's got them both now in the corner. A 2-for-1 splash coming. Knees across the face of Bobby Starr. A leg jam. He misses on Morte. Morte with the elbow. Jermaine Johnson catching him. There we go. 1, 2, 3. They've done it. What wrestling should be is your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
A non-title matchup against the tag team
wrestling should be.
Non-title matchup against the tag team champions Nemesis. That should go a long way to get what wrestling should be back into the tag team title hunt. It does not go get them into the title shot for Chaotic Christmas, December 26th. It will be the champions, Damian Morte and Bobby Starr, Nemesis, defending the titles December 26th against the KC Wolves, Luke Langley and Graham Bell, right here, Chaotic Christmas on December 26th. The Impact Arena, plenty of tickets available. Of course, our winners tonight, What Wrestling Should Be, they will be involved in the Impact Chamber. That was announced tonight by Commissioner Mark Wilson. They will be 2 of 10 members. We've had 3 announcements tonight. These 2 gentlemen, along with David Windsor, were announced tonight as entrants 4, 5, and 6. We already knew the first 2 men in the ring were going to be former champions Brad Michaels and Johnny Z. Also, we know Convict will be in the mix as part of the 10-man Impact Chamber coming to Chaotic Christmas on December 26th. Plenty of great action still coming up tonight. Of course, we have got Johnny Z in the main event taking on Convict. Just 2 of the 10 guys going to be in that Impact Chamber match on December 26th. Crowd definitely behind what wrestling should be, and they will be when they are in that Impact Chamber, which is going to be very vital to their success on December 26th. Your winners tonight, What Wrestling Should Be, Jermaine Johnson, Jordan Jacobs. Time to pay some bills. Let's take a look at some commercials.
I just don't see how we're going to be able to pay any of these bills.
I guess we could sell a wedding ring.
Yeah! Still a little low for me when I get melted down into liquid rocket. When you need fast cash, don't be pressured into selling your gold. Bring it to Maverick Pond, where the fast money staff will give you a loan on your precious valuables so you don't lose them for
Great deals! It's Maverick Pond! 357-4911.
Don't just come to Impact Inc. to customize your skin. Now you can customize your t-shirt with competitive prices and high-quality graphic designs. We're your one-stop shop for wearing your ink. Whether it's for your school, office, athletic team, or just your personal attire, we can take anything you imagine and turn it into a shirt that makes an impact. And if you have an idea but need help with your design? We can do that too. Call 699-7530 or stop by 1008 Southwest 11th Street. Just ask to talk to Candace. From skin sleeves to shirt sleeves. Wear your art, love your ink. Impact Ink. Bashing in the snow in a 10-foot-high steel cage. December 26th, 10 men unleash their rage. Get a VIP 12-buck fence ringside seats. And at 5 p.m. you can have a 10-man meet and greet. Get a VIP for just $8 more. Guaranteed front row seats and reach at your door. So make the call right now. The show should not be missed. Come and be a VIP at Chaotic Christmas.
All right, it is going to be Chaotic Christmas on December 26th right here in the Impact Arena. You just saw the main event, of course, is going to be the Impact Chamber. Also, we're going to have a match for the women's crown. It's going to be Erica taking on Skyler Slice in a last woman standing match at first here in IZW. That will be at Chaotic Christmas. Let's head into the back.
Skyler Slice, before you go any further, I've got to get some comments from you. Last week, you had some absolutely reprehensible behavior at the show. You beat up Erica after the match was over. You put your hands on an IZW referee. What can you possibly say to justify your behavior from last week's show?
Okay, I know you're not about to get up in my face, Burnham, but I will tell you this. I am the most dominant female at IZW. I beat up refs because I want to. I beat up Erica because I want to. And I'm sick of not having the Queen's crown on my head. And you know what, Burnham? If you're gonna come up in my face, you might be next.
I'm just here to get information. That's all I'm trying to do.
Whoa, Skyler Slice. Hey, sweetheart, you are one untamed filly, but you are totally out of line here. I don't know where you came from and thought this behavior would be acceptable. You don't attack referees. You don't intimidate announcers. You are suspended indefinitely.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Are you? Ah! No! Ah! Ah!
Ah! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of my building! Get out of here!
Wow, big news from the back. Skyler Slice suspended indefinitely. I'm not sure how that's going to affect the women's title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is the Sicilian jackhammer, Donnie Giovani.
Donnie Giovani back in the Impact Arena, carrying the Italian flag proudly on his trunks and his shirt. Giovani getting ready to take on one of the greatest favorites here in Impact Zone Wrestling. Got a chance to meet Giovani before the match tonight. He says he's ready to go. This match is definitely a stepping stone for him as he returns to the Impact Arena. Pride of Italy, Donnie Giovani.
And his opponent, he is the captain of the Ford, Double D!
His opponent, my broadcast partner from a little earlier on this evening, the former Impact Division champion, hoping to become that once again at Chaotic Christmas, the leader of the Ford, Double D. Crowd all standing to greet him as he enters the arena. Definitely one of the biggest crowd favorites here at IZW. He challenged tonight. He challenge was issued and accepted to the current Impact Division champion, Bronx Bull Aaron Neal. Neal didn't give Double D exactly what he wanted. Double D wanted the match tonight. Aaron Neal said, no, you'll get it on my time. And that time will be at Chaotic Christmas, December 26th. Double D already getting ready. He's got a place all set for that belt when he gets Giovani wanting to start the match just a little bit early here. A few Pillsbury Doughboy references at ringside. Giovani not liking the attention he's getting from the audience. It's Double D getting the audience full force, all pun intended. Be a big stepping stone for Giovani if he can come away with a victory tonight. Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Giovani definitely has the size advantage on Double D. Double D, though, getting that wrist lock in there. Giovani escapes it, reverses it. Wrenching the wrist of Double D. And with all the weight that he puts behind that, that's definitely going to take some feeling out of that hand and wrist. Double D reversing it. Tying him up behind the back. Giovani looking for an escape, reverses it. Giovani is an accomplished mat wrestler, despite his size. Double D with the chin lock. Giovani escapes with a shoulder tackle. Giovani opens up. Leapfrog by Double D. Giovani reverses into a hip toss. Goes for the elbow drop, but Double D definitely gets out of the way. Saw that coming. Elbow to the face of Giovani. That'll wake him up if nothing else. Giovani reverses. Tilt to whirl. Double D. Giovani decides he needs to rethink his plan for this match. He heads out to the floor. Giovani out, mixing among the crowd. Double D decides he's going to join him out on the floor. Going to the top rope, comes up with a big elbow right across the top of the head of Donnie Giovani. Giovani is down outside the ring. Double D with a stomp now to the hind side of Donnie Giovani. Plenty of target area there. D rolls back in to break the count. Returns to stomping on the, looks like on the right knee of Donnie Giovani. Gets a full 10 count from the crowd. Double D needs to get Giovani back in the ring, but Giovani reverses it, driving Double D into the corner post. That corner post has no give to it. Big clubbing forearm by Donnie Giovani. The crowd offering up several new nicknames for Donnie Giovani. Giovani with the cover, but now does not even get the 2 count. He's going to need a lot more than just the one shot to the post to get the 3 count on Double D. Giovani definitely using those clubbing lefts to his advantage, using his size and his weight advantage on Double D. Double D's got to use his quickness and his agility to counter. Big body slam by Giovani. That may be enough. Just gets the 2 count. Questioning the count of Martin Justice now, saying he felt it should have been a 3 count. Now he gets that chin lock on Double D. Giovani putting all the weight down on it, and then decides just to take the easy way out and rake the eyes of Double D. Blind elbow by Double D into the midsection of Donnie Giovani, driving him back. Those elbows into the midsection getting a little bit of an effect on Giovani. Giovani reverses off the rope with a forearm right across the forehead of Double D. Giovani with a lackadaisical cover. That's not going to do it. Just gets the 1 count. Double D trying to get the strength of the force behind him. Giovani sends him off the rope. Double D ducks the clothesline. Up and over. Trying to get, well, he got out of the way. Giovani trying to drop down on Double D. Double D escapes it. That's going to affect the spine of Giovani. Now Double D with a kick to the head. Just a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to cover the big man. Double D encouraging the force, trying to get them behind him. Continual rights to the head of Donnie Giovani. Now a knee to the head of Donnie Giovani. Giovani counters with a shot to the midsection. Now there's changing rights. Giovani saying he's got something in his eye. It was obviously not affecting him that much as that left knee lift into the midsection of Double D. Once again, a knee to the midsection. Lackadaisical cover, he doesn't hook the leg, it's only the 2 count. Giovani needs to hook that leg. He needs to hook that leg and use his weight over the top of Double D to get that 3 count. He's given D time to recover now. Getting out and jawing with the crowd. Double D shot to the midsection of Donnie Giovani. A second one. Driving Giovani back. Giovani with the clothesline right into the kick. Oh, big spinning kick by Double D. Shot to the knee, getting the big man down. Shining Wizard. Double D hooks the leg, almost gets the 3 count. Double D saying he should have had that 3 count. Referee Martin Justice says, no, you shouldn't have. You got just what you deserved at 2.5. Now Giovani drives Double D into the corner, goes for the shoulder block into the corner, misses. He finds the ring post. Double D driving it back into the opposite corner now with knee lifts to the head. He got to 9, he owes him 1 more. Oh, drops Donnie Giovani right down across the knee. Giovani did have something in his eye that time. It was Double D's knee. Double D off the top of the buckle. High cross body. He hooks the leg and gets the 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Double D!
Double D with the high cross body off the corner. He is your winner. Donnie Giovani gave a valiant effort, but Double D is preparing to go into Chaotic Christmas on December 26th as he takes on the Impact Division champion, the Bronze Bull Aaron Neal, in an Impact Division rules match for the Impact Division title. Another victory under the belt of Double D. The Force celebrating with Double D around ringside. Great victory from Double D. Donnie Giovani went a long way in this match, but a few lackadaisical covers where maybe he'd given it just a little bit more of a heart might have come away with the upset he needed to catapult himself up the ladder here at IZW. But instead just comes away with a loss at the hands of Double D. Still got our main event to come tonight. Johnny Z set to take on Convict. In the main event tonight, first time these two have ever met from what I have been told. It's going to be a great match in our main event. Two of our, as announced, 6 of 10 competitors in the Impact Chamber match at Chaotic Christmas, the main event, December 26th. The winner will walk out with what is now a vacant IZW title wrapped around their waist. So far, we've had announced for that match, Brad Michaels will be entrance number 1. Johnny Z, entrant number 2 into that match. He'll have the first 5 minutes alone between just the two of them. We've also had Convict, Johnny Z's opponent tonight. He's also been announced. We've also got Jordan Jacobs, Jermaine Johnson, and Damon Windsor have all been announced. And we've got something now. Apparently the future Hall of Famers have got something to say back in the back. We're going to send it back to the future Hall of Famers.
Is that Travis over there?
Impact Chamber, number 3 and number 4.
Oh,
right here.
Yeah, Brad. I mean, great idea, of course.
That's why I said.
Well, who wouldn't want the KC Wolves in the Impact Chamber? But Brad,
That's why I asked you.
Brad, we've got our tag title rematch that night.
Okay, but I got to get the IZW Championship.
Brad, it's okay. I mean, we have total confidence that you.
Spirit, man.
Yeah, we're behind you guys 100%, and we absolutely know that you and the facilitator will absolutely take care of business in the chamber and bring the IZW Championship back to the future Hall of Famers.
Are you sure about this?
No, listen. There was a time not too long ago when this circle right here held every championship in this company. But I'm looking at us now, and I don't see a hell of a lot of gold in
things aren't, and that's not right.
So,
let's focus.
You guys take care of business in the Impact Chamber, and you turn the Diamond Dogs of IZW loose on these clowns in Nemesis, and we get our IZW Tag Team Championship back.
I like where he's coming from.
I gotta say, I'm liking the intensity.
That's why he's a future Hall of Famer. That's why he's a future Hall of Famer. They're thinking in the future.
That's
They're
why
thinking big picture.
They're diversifying our portfolio.
Yeah.
Why only put our stock in singles championships when we have the greatest tag team in IZW history in the future Hall of Fame?
And they are great.
Exactly.
They are great.
Greatest.
Greatest.
I mean, think about it. Sean has 3 more picks. So, I'm in, you're in, and he's out schmoozing right now.
As always.
He's always making deals, kissing babies.
He's got an eye for talent.
I mean, number 1.
I mean, look at this talent. This is a
obviously.
Maybe it's still Cage Runner. This is a mind game. This is about putting your pieces in the right position. No one does that better than the facilitator.
Thank you, Graham. So I say that Chaotic Christmas, we bring not 1, but 3 championships home. With the IZW Championship and the Tag Team Champions, all right here.
That's right, baby.
All of a sudden, I really like our odds.
Future looks good.
That it does.
He's making a list and checking it twice. He's going to find out who's not. wrestling near you. I'm talking about Impact Zone Wrestling. It's hard hitting, it's high flying, it's team place to get your blood pumping, and it's every Saturday night. Filled with family-friendly environment every Saturday night. Breathtaking moments every Saturday night. Up close, in-your-face action every Saturday night. Tickets available at the door, only $8 for adults and $6 for ages 10 and under. Like us at Facebook.com and stay up to date on stories and events. But the best way to experience IZW is live every Saturday night. Impact Arena, 10 Southwest Fifth Avenue in Lawton.
It's the season for giving, and with Impact Inc.'s Christmas special, 2 lucky winners will each receive $500 in tattoo work. From now until Christmas Eve, any tattoo will give you an entry, and any tattoo after that will give you another entry. The more entries you have, the more chances you have to win. The winners will be announced the evening of Christmas Eve. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 699-7530 and set up an appointment. Take advantage of this year's Christmas special. Win a gift you can wear forever at Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. Looking for the perfect gift at an unbeatable price? Look no further than Maverick Pond. Walk into our winter wonderland and you'll find great deals all over, like our iPad, Android, and Windows tablets. Or how about a laptop from HP, Dell, Asus, and more? TVs, Beats headphones, Blu-rays, surround sound all around the store. Right now, when you purchase an Xbox 360 or PS3, you get a game of your choice free. Come on in and find that perfect piece of jewelry for that special lady. Or how about that tool your guy needs from Richard, DeWalt, Snap-on, or Milwaukee? With just 20% down, anything can be put on layaway. Or if you just need some Christmas cash, we can help with that too. Great deal, that's cash. It's Maverick Pond, 357-4911.
Bashing in the snow in a 10-foot-high steel cage. December 26th, 10 men unleash their rage. Get a VIP, 12 bucks gets ringside seats. And at 5 p.m. you can have a 10-man meet and greet. Get a VIP for just $8 more. Guaranteed front row seats and a great shirt you'll adore. So make the call right now. The show should not be missed. Come and be a VIP at Chaotic Christmas.
We are now ready for our main event. A match that has been a long time coming here in IZW. 2 of the competitors at Chaotic Christmas in the 10-man Impact Chambers. A match for the IZW Championship, which is currently vacant. That music tells you only one thing. Being led to the ring by Total Darkness, it is
Ladies and
Convict.
gentlemen, the following contest is your main event. It's scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is Convict.
Convict, very deliberate in his style, all about the power, all about the mind games, all about the darkness. That is Convict, and that is his compadre there, Total Darkness. And that's the thing, when you're going up against Convict, it's enough of a handful dealing with this monster. But then you have the unpredictability at ringside of Total Darkness. And it's tough enough to handle somebody out of ringside that you can see and who you can pick up in your eye easily. Total Darkness blends in with the backdrop. You never know where he's going to be coming from. Just an extra psychological tool that these two have at their disposal. Johnny Z's got to have his eyes on both of these two at all times. It's a very dangerous match entering into Chaotic Christmas. A man like Convict is about one thing. He's looking to injure Johnny Z and put him out of that Impact Chamber match on December 26th. Of course, Johnny Z knows all about the psychological games. He knows all about the Impact Chamber. The only man to have been in every single one of the 8 Impact Chamber matches. He's won 3 of them. One in 2010, one in 2011, and one last year in 2014. The only man to have won 3 Impact Chamber matches. Of course, only one other person has won more than one, and that is Double D, who won in 2013 and 2014. Other champions at the Impact Chamber matches, Blake Albright won it in 2009. And Brandon Bishop won it in 2012. But here is your 3-time Impact Chamber champion, Johnny Z. good and ready.
And his opponent, he is the owner, the founder, the natural born leader, Johnny Z!
Johnny Z accompanied by Mark Wilson, the commissioner, the Butterscotch Stallion, and Johnny Z definitely eyeing over the situation as he looks to enter the ring. Looks like we have a convict impersonator at ringside. What if he could be arrested for impersonating a convict? It's not this convict. Mark Wilson, Johnny Z, greeting the crowd as they enter the Impact Arena. And once that bell rings, Johnny Z, his thoughts and his concentration firmly on that man in orange, wearing that Department of Corrections jumper. That, of course, is the convict. Reminds me a lot of the character Michael Myers from the Halloween. Shows little or no emotion. You can't tell if he's injured or not. You can't tell whether he's hurt, upset, abused. And that's sometimes to his advantage. Both of the competitors in this match are talking over the final strategy with their accompaniment. Mark Wilson for Johnny Z, Total Darkness for the Convict. Looks like we're just about ready to go in this one. The crowd, of course, fully behind Johnny Z in this match. We'll call this a preview of the Impact Chamber match coming on December 26th at Chaotic Christmas. Referee has cleared everyone from the ring but the competitors. And we've got the ring of the bell, and here we go. Crowd fully behind Johnny Z as we start this match. But it has absolutely no effect on Convict. Johnny Z looking for the collar and elbow tie-up. Convict just looking for destruction. Johnny Z ducking the Convict. Johnny Z has got to take advantage of his quickness here, as the Convict definitely has the size and the strength advantage going into this match. And Johnny Z doesn't go up against a lot of people that have a strength advantage over him, but in this match, he definitely is the underdog, at least in that regards. Right hand by Johnny Z. Second and third to go along with it. Does not move the Convict in the least bit. Now you can't describe Convict as being agile, but once you get he gets his hands on you, all agility advantage by Johnny Z goes out the window. Johnny Z using those right hands to try to stagger the Convict, dragging him back into the corner, driving him off the rope. Convict just pushes him off. Johnny Z ducking, coming back with another right after right. Johnny Z with those big right hands to Convict, and while it's staggering him, will not get him off his feet. Now it's decided to go with the boots in the midsection. Convict comes in, Johnny Z ducks and drives him into the corner, more boots into the midsection. He's got to get the Convict off his feet. All strength advantages are negated if he's on his back. Johnny Z definitely is trying to do that with those boots to the midsection. Johnny Z climbed to the second rope. He used those big right hands to try to stagger Convict. He gets 9 right hands in there. He still owes him one. There it is. Big right hand driving Convict back into the corner. Total Darkness up on the ring apron. Mark Wilson coming up to join him. Total Darkness still hanging out on the apron. Johnny Z decides to go chase him on out. This is exactly what Total Darkness is aiming for. He's trying to distract Johnny Z. He's now got Z's attention. He can sit there and pound on Darkness all he wants. It's not going to help him because here comes the big Convict right behind him. Big clothesline, misses Johnny Z, takes out Total Darkness. Johnny Z countering with the big right hands. Convict taking out his own partner. Johnny Z with the right sting right on top of Convict, ducks the clothesline, pushing Convict into the corner post. He's finally got him off his feet. Now he's trying to get a piece of Total Darkness. Now it's Johnny Z and Darkness in the ring. The crowd calling for him to be demasked, or unmasked. Convict slowly climbing back into the ring. Johnny Z letting loose some Darkness. Now with the right hands on the Convict. Driving him into the middle of the ropes. Convict reverses, taking Johnny Z off the ropes, catching him on the cross body, dropping him straight down to the mat. A short slam by the Convict. Mark Wilson in the corner, trying to encourage the crowd to get behind Johnny Z, get Johnny Z back up on his feet. That slam definitely took a lot out of Johnny Z. Convict in the corner for a splash, misses Johnny Z out, climbing up to the second turnbuckle, sitting on the top rope. Bulldog, driving Convict to the ground. He's got to hook that leg. Nope. But of course, being distracted, Total Darkness back up to the apron. Johnny Z continually distracted by Total Darkness. He's got Convict in the corner. He's driving for that boot. He's going for that big shot. Johnny Z off the rope. Boot to the head. Big boot from Johnny Z. Dropping Convict to the mat. He gets the 2 count winning. David Windsor's now in. We've got a bell. There'll be a disqualification. David Windsor coming in. Johnny Z now outnumbered 3-1. Darkness with the shot to the midsection. David Windsor choking Johnny Z. Convict stalking the entire scenario. David Windsor lifting him up. Johnny Z up, throws him to Convict. Choke slam! Big choke slam by the Convict. Johnny Z needs some help out here. He's outnumbered 3-1. 2 of the biggest men in IZW out here, along with Total Darkness, David Windsor and Convict, just picking the bones of Johnny Z. Mark Wilson at ringside, nothing he can do. Nobody out here to help Johnny Z. Windsor picking Z up. Former tag team champions together, Z and Damon Windsor. Normally that means Total Darkness. What does it mean when Darkness is in the ring? What's going on?
Darkness, what are you doing?
It's Kevin Morgan! Morgan is supposed to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Morgan taking on David Windsor. He's got a bone to settle with Convict. Convict, big rights from Kevin Morgan. Convict out to the floor. This is exactly what Johnny Z needed. You'll see Kevin Morgan with that cast on his left hand. He injured in the Battle Royal back at Halloween Hangover. He's out here to help Johnny Z. There's Windsor, Convict, and Total Darkness now take the high road as the numbers have been even just a little bit here. Kevin Morgan out here. Is he out here to help Johnny Z? I assume so. I think as does Mark Wilson. Johnny Z is your winner in the match by disqualification. But right now, I don't think that's going to matter. Kevin Morgan and Johnny Z in the ring together. Johnny Z calling for a microphone, I believe.
One more, come on now.
Not sure exactly what's going on here. Mark Wilson gets the microphone. Mr. Mark Wilson may have a thing to say about this. Right now it's still basically a 3-on-2. Total Darkness, Convict, and David.
I can't do anything about how things just went down.
I just won a match is what just
Johnny Z just won. But what I can do, and what I will do, is set next week's main event. A tag team match. Damon Windsor, the Convict, faces the image of fear, Kevin Morgan, and the natural born leader, Johnny Z.
Well, there you have it. Next week, we're going to have a little payback here. Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan will be teaming up to take on Convict and Damon Windsor. Whole lot of big men going to be in the ring next week. Once again, Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan.
Hit that music! Next week, brother, see you in the main event. This time I'll see you coming. This time I'll see you coming. Be here next week, and in the main event, you're gonna see it go down. If you two don't like it, we don't care.
There you go. Once again, our main event next week. Johnny Z and Kevin Morgan taking on the team of Convict and Damon Windsor. You can ensure Total Darkness will be at ringside, as will Mark Wilson. Thank you for joining us once again tonight for another exciting edition of Adrenaline right here from Impact Go Wrestling.